Well, hello there, family. I am the Divine Maverick with a message for you. This is your twin flame check in, what your journey needs right now. Thank you for watching. Those of you who are watching, thank you for listening. Those of you who are listening to this message, um, we're going to get right to it. Tennessee Whiskey is the song. That is the song, and I did not draw us a crystal card yet, so we're going to get a crystal message to amplify this energy. And, you know, the whole point is you hear the message and the affirmation, get the crystal, keep it near you, and make all your dreams come true. You know, it's like you have a little divine help. So we have the Prenite. Prenite. It's about trust. It's funny, I just did a message that talked about let go and trust. But the Prenite is about you trusting yourself and the divine flow of things. So that's the first thing your journey needs right now is for you to trust and allow the divine flow to come in. Let's put that right there just to keep a reminder for you. But this is about you trusting. So you and your counterpart, go ahead and think about your person. All the cards have been pre-shuffled. We're going to be using an identical deck from the Island Time Wellness cards. If y'all been watching me for a while, you know I like to use these cards. Sometimes the same messages come out in the deck. So just to know y'all on the same sheet of music as your person because you do mirror them. But we get the best advice for you today. We're going to get 4 cards from this deck and just look at a huge overview of what your journey needs. First thing is first. This is about criticizing yourself and each other. It's only going to lead to further unhappiness. So somebody's been grumbling and complaining about the state of this union and the timing of it all and how it's unfolding. And God is saying, trust the divine flow. Things are happening in sequence. Things are happening as they need to happen. So this is more about trust. So if you've been grumbling and complaining, again, honor your feelings, honor yourself right where you are, but just know that criticizing your person only makes you more unhappy because it's like, don't hurt yourself. You're hurting yourself. When you love and accept this person, when you love and accept your situation, your circumstances, then everything it'll feel like it magically transforms. That's because the conflict isn't with this other person. The conflict is happening inside of you and the way you think about things. That's just, before we even clarify, because we're going to clarify all these cards with this deck and really, get more specific. But that's what I'm sensing. So the challenge here between the both of you is for you to be happy. Really, it's trusting. Really, it's aligning yourself with what's going on in the universe as far as your circumstances. Things are not happening the way you want them to go. Clearly, that's what the messages are saying. But God is saying for you to close your eyes and tell yourself. For me, that feels like meditation and prayer. I almost saying marinating on positive things. Don't watch movies that show breakups and chaos and turmoil and sadness. I feel like this is a whole overhaul. You got to change your perspective. You got to shift the way you do things. There's a message about flipping everything upside down because we live in this world that is opposite. It's like it's fearful and sad and tight when it should be joyful and free and open, right? So close your eyes and tell yourself, pray about, you feeling happier. See yourself in a happier place. You might want to physically move to a happier place, but you can allow joy into your life. So some of you have decided that if I can't have this person, I don't want anything. And you might have subconsciously or inadvertently even closed yourself off. Now, if you did this on purpose, that's a whole nother message. But if you have just kind of turned into this permanent hermit mode, or you're not willing to open yourself up to any other experiences because you don't want to either be disappointed or hurt, then the message is even more amplified that you can allow joy into your life regardless of what you're experiencing right now. And the moment you do that shift is when everything is going to start to change, right? So what do you need to know to kind of ground yourself even in this moment? Because we've talked about criticism, being critical and needing to accept each other. Right? You need to know that your person is thinking of you. There's a message for you. They're thinking of you and your love fills them with light and they love you. So maybe you feel like they didn't express their love enough verbally, show their love physically, or maybe it was all physical. Maybe it was all you thinking it was just sex, or or passion, and there was nothing. There was no anchor, nothing to anchor you. But actually, your person sees you as a light. They see you as someone that fills them up, and they actually do love you. And I don't feel like maybe I feel like you've heard this. They may have said it to you, but maybe you didn't. Their corresponding actions didn't show it, or something like that is what I'm getting. But the fact that your person, spirit wanted to give you a glimpse into your person's feelings and emotions by telling you that they are thinking of you. So as much as you're thinking about this person, what I mean, you might even criticize yourself for thinking about this person so much. Like, why do you take up so much of my space, right? But just accept and love this person. Just admit the fact that you love this person so that you can move beyond this unhappiness. You need to trust yourself. You need to trust that the love you feel is real for this person, and you're not going to be hurt or disappointed again, okay? Because you can create, you're very, very, very powerful. And you're learning that by every year you go through these kind of ups and downs and these ins and outs and emotions, okay? So anyway, last card is the outcome card. To be kind of like what we're talking about what your journey needs right now, okay? Getting out of that criticism and knowing that they love you, and you deciding if you want to stay or not. See, when you trust in the universe and the divine flow, you can decide, okay, I don't want to do this. I don't have the level of trust that's required for me to, do this. So I'm out. You can leave anytime you want to. Your path is clear if you want it to be. So you've been told that the person does love you, that your person thinks about you every moment, and this very moment they're thinking about you. Can you imagine that right now? Your person is literally right now, as you're watching this, listening to this message, they're thinking of you. You know why? Because your energy is curious. Your energy is softer. Your energy is in a place where you can listen and receive and say, well, I have been kind of critical. I have been kind of unhappy. I have been kind of closing myself off from lifing, right? Because I don't want to feel, any more unhappiness, but not realizing that you've been actually creating more unhappiness by feeling so tight and bound, because you're not bound to this. You're not bound to the unhappiness that this connection at this time causes you to feel. You are free. And this is always going to be about your freedom. Your self-awakening, self-awareness journey is about freedom, to be who you really want to be, love who you want to love, and also love freely without expecting anything in return. But that's where that internal world comes into play, because your internal world should be so full, so blossoming, so abundant, that you have enough love to give and receive, and it's just a flow. That's what universe is trying to get you to get into, is the flow. Okay, so bottom of the deck is, imagine all these unwanted thoughts dissolving into light and creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Okay, so again, there's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you let these unwanted thoughts dissolve and you create more room for the things that can really happen that you want, which is this person saying, I love you. I'm thinking of you every moment. All right, so I'm going to go around the board and I'm going to clarify with a card. Let's start with you, Divine Feminine. And then the black deck will be Divine Masculine. So criticizing. Let's talk about this criticizing and learning to accept each other. Outdated thinking and replaying events over in your head. Stop. I'm not going to even go deep into this because we've done a lot of talking, but stop. I know I sound preachy, but this is mama. This is that mothering energy coming through still with love and compassion, but the cassette tape needs to be unraveled. Outdated thinking and replaying events over in your head is causing you to criticize this connection, which makes you feel stagnant and unhappy. Stop it and allow joy to come into your life. Okay? Let's go to Divine Masculine. Where is he? Your counterpart. Where's Divine Masculine? I'm just waiting for that. There it is. Sword in the rose, right? Getting clarity. The Divine Masculine is understanding that the truth is I could do better. The truth is I should, I should have said I love you. They're standing in their truth. They're gaining their power. They're protecting also this connection. So that's probably why they're not doing anything, because the criticism is, like I said, all this stuff is energetic and they can feel that, but they know their clarity is, I want to magically transform this relationship, but first we have to love and accept each other. So I'll wait. You know what I mean? But they have the sword and the rose. All right, you have the cassette playing stuff. So Divine Feminine, this is on you. Get your mind right. Get your mind right, because Divine Masculine wants to act on the love eventually, right? He wants to act on this love. Okay, let's go to close your eyes and tell yourself you deserve to be joyful. What is that about? What is that about? Needing to allow joy. Ooh, that card just flew out and fell on the floor. Hold it. Divine Feminine, you need. Yeah, it's time to heal. I'm hearing, it's my party and I cry if I want to. It's my party, I'll cry if I want to, but it's time to heal from that. You can allow joy into your life regardless of what's happening around you. Period. Let's make some progress, says Spirit. Period. Let's make some progress. It's all about the clock. If you've been worrying about the timing of this, don't worry about the timing of this. You got to be happy now, and then just like magic, this thing will transform, okay? The Divine Masculine comes through with healing from heartbreak. All right, so you've been waiting, it feels like, with the clock, but Divine Masculine has actually been freeing himself, because remember, there's freedom here. It's all about freedom. So Divine Masculine has been freeing himself from toxic relationships or addictions. Divine Masculine has also been healing from the breakup of something toxic, okay? So that's why you're being told, close your eyes and feel joyful. No matter what's going on, you can still feel happy, because when you've been heartbroken like this, you're not trying to come to a more angry place or more chaotic place. You're trying to come to Six of Swords, a place of peace. And Divine Feminine, that's your energy needs to be nurturing and accepting and loving and open, okay? All right, watch those unwanted thoughts. See them dissolving into light. Let's get the message about, okay, Divine Masculine, you're thinking of me this very moment. My love fills you with light. Y'all, so many cards just came out. Divine Feminine, you know what we're going to do? We're going to take them. We're going to take them. Engagement ring. I want to marry you, right? You want this commitment, Divine Feminine. The snake, this person has been dealing with somebody that they had to look over their shoulder with. Somebody that seemed like a enemy. They were very clever, manipulative. They also want to have a new phase. They want whatever crash and burn with you, they want it to, return. They want it to start over. The phoenix is here, rise from the ashes. And this is also you needing to do, focus on yourself, your self-worth as well. Do that shadow work. Appreciate yourself while they're trying to, rebuild, okay? That's so funny how I was reading for Divine Feminine, but Divine Masculine's energy came through so strongly here. But so let's see what Divine Masculine says, because it feels like all the messages came in from the pink. There it is. We got a clock and I got a clock. So Divine Masculine was saying simply, I'm thinking of you this very moment. So their clock is coming through as, you're all I think about. I just need some time. It's just, my healings takes time. Things are going to happen in time, but they also want to make progress with you. So see, you are mirroring each other. You have the clock and he has the clock. All right. I love it. Okay. They're thinking this is a message for you. They love you. I'm thinking about you this very moment. Let's get the freedom card. The path is clear, Divine Feminine, if you want it to be. This is you imagining all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light. Right? So you have many options. Never forget that. And you know that. You really don't want any of them. Let's just be real. Because you definitely have closed yourself off from the joy that you could have. But if you want to explore some options, you can while you wait for this to come in. Because this is what your journey needs right now. But if you you can make a decision to leave. There's nothing stopping you. If that's what you feel more, if that resonates stronger to you, then you have the opportunity to do that. Okay. There is a message here about a one night stand. I'm not going to even unpack that deeply, but I just felt like I needed to say it out loud. In other words, there's nothing hidden. Let's just say that it's nothing hidden. But you do have to make a decision whether you're going to trust and allow the divine flow of the universe, or you're just going to walk away from this at this time. And that's again, every decision you make expands your your understanding of love, your understanding of love. There is no right or wrong. So leave all that judgment and criticism right behind and open yourself up, because what I'm getting strongly is that you are closed off to life trying to happen so that this relationship can continue to move forward, continue to be what it needs to be. To further confirm that, let's go to these other two decks and then we're going to close. But feels good. At least you learned today that there is love if you ever doubted that. So the sweetest taboo is coming from the Amor deck. Number 13 simplifies to number 4, which is all about stability and a foundation. So that's what I'm saying. Build a new foundation with this person by not criticizing, and finding some joy. Do something that makes you happy. Get happy again so that energy can be welcoming and inviting. Trust yourself. Trust the divine flow. So it says, two lovers separated by what seemed like insurmountable odds. Their families, society, circumstances, none of that mattered when they had their first kiss. All obstacles faded into nothingness as they bit deeply into forbidden fruit as the sweet nectar led them along a journey of bliss. They slashed every taboo, tried every angle, and it all began with one juicy kiss. So it says to follow your taboo. Do something today. I feel like you and this person started with one juicy kiss and you just threw all caution to the wind, and they had to get free from a toxic relationship or an addiction or something. So this has been taking a lot of time with you, right? But just know that this person finds you as their sweetest taboo, something that they did that scared them, or something that scared everybody else around them. But they are willing to follow their heart's desire. Okay, so will you trust and allow this to happen in divine timing? Whether it's something that's simple as, believing that they're doing everything they can to make this happen, but you're going to have to shift from where you're going to create room for new opportunities. Create room, make some space for this love to come in. Deep down inside, what do you desire? Visualize yourself plucking that wish from the tree and holding it in your hands. Visualize yourself having the life. No matter what these circumstances are you find yourself in, visualize yourself, with that. The sweetest taboo is the message. So again, this is about you following your heart's desire. Today is the day. Pursue your pleasure or your every need. The happier you can become, the more you create space. Dissolve those unwanted thoughts. The criticism and judgment has to go. The unhappiness has to leave this connection. That's what your journey needs right now. Okay? Okay. And every time I come back to it, I say, at least you know now they love you. Maybe you had so many doubts around that, but now you know. Now you know. It's no doubt. That card wanted to fall. Is there anything else from here? Anything else from here? You guys, I thank you for listening. I appreciate you. There wants to speak right there. Not the right time. I know that's right. We'll unpack it, but you can go to my website, TheDivineMaverick.com. There's candles there. I'm burning the old baby candle, which I've been burning for a while, because it's all about sensuality, and as a byproduct, if you want to get pregnant, burn this candle. It's from the Conjurer series. It's on my website. Also, there are meditations with light language that give you powerful activations and shift you into the next dimension of healing where you need to be. T-shirts, you can book a session with me and talk on the phone, which is a hoot, because we talk about everything under the sun. And I guarantee you'll feel differently when you get off. You'll feel much better, much lighter, and much more clear about your journey and your purpose and your path. So if anything interests you like that, go to my website, TheDivineMaverick.com. I'd love to connect with you. But watch this. You're ready. And not the right time. Now, interesting. Now, this is literally the state of the union, as I would call it. Your journey needs right now. It's saying not the right time. Now, the message here is, of course, because there's somebody here that's getting newly free from a toxic relationship or addiction. But you're ready and not the right time coming out together. It's almost like, go, stop. And that's what you have been doing with this relationship. You have been watching the time too much. And you always felt like it wasn't the right time, but you always said, I'm ready. But again, look at the bigger picture. They were we're not ready. I did a message the other day about the sequence of events. Certain sequences of events have to happen. And I feel that very strongly with you. That's why you have to learn to trust the divine flow of the universe and also tap back into your divine essence or your intuition that tells you when you're ready and when it's not the right time. Learn that balance, find that balance, okay? Because the message from your person is, I'm thinking of you at this very moment, and your love fills me with light. They've been in something very, very dark. That's why they've been having to heal their heart. They've had to get free from a toxic situation. So with you armed with this information, simply start to trust more and accept more and stop criticizing, right? The timing or whether somebody's ready or healed enough or they should be healed enough. Just all of that. Just put it in a bag, and put it away. Cast it aside, because this is definitely happening. This relationship is destined for you. As you know, it's if you've had that, maybe this person's molesting, or maybe it was just lust and all those doubtful thoughts. Imagine all of that dissolving into light, because this is something that Spirit wants for you. Bottom of the deck, without me touching anything, ask your angels and look at that, reconsider. Ask your angels and reconsider. What they mean by that is reconsider, could you have been born for this? Because I feel like this, I'm talking to a divine feminine that's trying to figure out excuses or reasons why this can't happen. But if you ask your angels, they will cause you to reconsider. When you pray, didn't we say close your eyes and tell yourself? That's prayer and meditation. Close your eyes, talk to your angels, invite them in. They would love to help you with this. That's what they are here for. Divine angels and guides and celestial beings and bodies of light, emissaries of light, are here to help us move to the next level. It's not a trick. It's really something available to us, as chosen ones and star seeds that we have. We didn't come here alone. So I hope that helps. You guys, I appreciate you listening. Until we meet again, take care of yourselves and each other. Later.